Okay guys, welcome to this month's version of the Big Ugly Knife videos. We have a selection this time. They're basically all the same knife. They just come in different lengths. These three are new. And this one is the one that, if you watch my outdoor videos on Thailand Outdoors, this is my everyday knife that I use in those videos. This is a 7-inch, 12-inch, 15-inch, 18-inch behemoth. She's a monster, this one. Look at that. It's like a sword without... It's a sword with a knife handle. I don't understand that. If you're going to make an 18-inch blade, you got to put a handle on there long enough for two hands, I think. Really cool. I think the wife's only sold one of these, pretty sure of it, and the guy that bought it loved it, but complained that when he chopped giant trees with it, the blade would flex. I don't know why he was chopping giant trees with a knife, but you know, that's his thing. I don't judge. But he said it would flex. You could see the blade flex when you chop into the big trees. Not my thing. I wouldn't use it for that, but you know, like I say, you buy it, you use it for whatever you want. Now, I'm not trying to sell you this knife or any of the other ones, but they are available if you want one. Full tang, two different color wood in this one. You see that? That looks pretty cool. 3 rivets through the handle. Are they all 3? No, the smaller ones, it's got 2 rivets. The problem with these knives, like I say, I'm not trying to sell you one, so I'll tell you the truth, what I think. These sheaths come with a huge design flaw. And I have a 12-inch one. I took it off of that one. This here is riveted right through the belt loop. Personally, I never wear a belt, so I could carry it on the belt anyway, but that's a problem. If it was me and I wanted to use this as a belt, on a belt, and this is a good knife to carry on your belt, because they're not that heavy, is I drill that out, put a new rivet through just the one layer, and that would work. And every one I've seen like this, and I have a 12-inch one that I've had for 7 or 8 years, a long time, or maybe more than 10 years. I don't even remember. I've had it so long. I remember buying it. I remember the wife saying, "What are you going to do with that?" And it has the same problem. Every one of these has the same problem. Right through. Personally, on my 12-inch one, I took this right off. It's never going to be on a belt anyway. This one here, I carry it in my bag, so it's not a big deal. The other thing, these cords, let's see, this one don't have a cord. I don't know. It must have came off or it never got put on. I don't know, but I took it off. Walking around dangling this, that's going to get hooked on something. Guaranteed that's going to get hooked on something, and it's either going to make you leave the knife behind or get you tangled up. For me, it's not long enough to be any good for anything, and it's just, you know, a personal preference. I think it's more trouble than it's worth. Looks kind of cool, but personally, I don't want it on there. As you can see, this one, a little bit of surface rust on it. It needs to be shined up. What I would do with that is steel wool. Clean it off with some steel wool, some cooking oil, shine her up with some cooking oil. Good as new. I do see a lot of complaints on carbon steel knives about them rusting. If you can't handle surface rust, you should buy stainless steel. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Carbon steel, it's going to rust if it gets wet. It's up to you to take care of your knives, and it's very easy to do. Don't let them stay wet. That's what happened to this one. It was dirty. I didn't clean it. I was camping, and personally I don't worry too much about it. It'll take less than 5 minutes to cure that problem, and the knife is good as new. These knives hold their edge really, really, really good. They don't necessarily come razor sharp, but you can get this thing, like look at that blade. You can get this thing shaving sharp, and it's really, really close to that right now, quite easily, if you're into that kind of thing. Personally, I wouldn't shave with a 12-inch knife, but you know, that's up to you. These are made out of leaf spring steel, as far as I know, high carbon steel. These are all handmade. The craftsmanship in this is unbelievable. They're all a little bit different because they're handmade. I just look at that, huh? It's beautiful. It really is beautiful. The work that they do, whoever does this, I'm not quite sure. The online people would tell you all these knives are made in one small village in North Thailand. That's not true. That is not true at all, but it's okay to believe that. Most of these knife manufacturers, they set up in their own backyard, they make a bunch of knives, and then they sell them to a distributor who sells them on. There's not a lot of money in this for the people that make the knives, but it's enough for them to have a regular job. They're at home, make them at their own pace. You're your own boss. To think there's only one village in the country that makes these is, well, it's up to you. I've watched people make these similar ones a long ways away from that one special village. Look at that. That is beautiful. What else? I think that's it. Well, there it is, guys. Like I said, I'm not trying to sell you these knives, but I think they're really, really awesome. This is not a sword. The handle is too short for that. And the guy said the blade will flex when chopping giant trees. And it's probably right. They're really cool knives though, huh? Really, really cool. I have these two personally. This one is mine. I really like this knife, the 12-inch one. I really don't have a lot of use for it. I've had it. It's the longest knife that I've had, I think, since I've been here. One of the original cool knives that I bought. But I bought it because it was cool, you know. The guy who commented on a video a while ago that said, if you buy this knife, all you got is a cool beer opener. I don't see a problem with having a cool beer opener, personally. Alright guys, as always, thanks for watching. If you want to check these out, link to the website shopthailandonline.com is in the video description. And don't forget, more videos coming up right here, right now. Check them out. Alright guys, as always, thanks for watching.